This is just another thing to verify that the Air Force is the easiest branch. Stay tuned to find out why. What is up, guys? You're tuning in to NickyMGTV for another video. As always, you can hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, down in the comments below if you have questions. Also, make sure you guys subscribe, notification bell, like, do all that stuff. No, but for real, the Air Force has almost gone too far with how easy and catered and privileged they are out of everything. Like, first it was my generation with millennials, and now the Air Force is like, can we just top that with Generation X? Yes, they're going to top it with Generation X because you don't even believe what they have established on Nellis Air Force Base, the last base that Kyle got, a fellow military YouTuber, now a veteran YouTuber, over at in Las Vegas. But it is pretty hot there, and that is the only thing you're probably going to have to worry about because now they actually have a tattoo parlor on the military base itself.
But this is the front here. And we are directly across from the barbershop. Waiting area. And this takes you back to tattoo area. So, got 2 booths over there. And then some over here. So,
first, we were predatory to being outside the base directly with tattoo parlors, massage places, also car salesmen, and God forbid whatever else we wanted to waste our money on. Now they have infiltrated the base. We have had to do cyber awareness every single year. Now we're going to have to do tattoo awareness. We're going to have to figure this out because literally I know this is just going to ruin a couple lives. Obviously, there's been people that have already had really bad military tattoos already. We'll just go through a little cloud right here. Cue that thing. Yeah, those are all bad tattoo ideas. Now that's just going to be like a production line assembly. They're going to say, oh, you want the shitty one with the silhouetted forest on your arm? Yeah? Or to the girls over there, you guys want your forever infinity symbol thing? Yeah? The dandelion too? Oh, the koi fish with that? Like, literally, I think they should just keep Pinterest up as, like, a computer that you go to when you walk in. It's like, trendy tattoos. No, but let's be honest at the predatory nature of everything outside military bases that you see. Also, I do want to add, they have confirmed at Nellis Air Force Base, not only are you now predatory to this tattoo shop on base, which I would say probably will have more regulation, so that's good. But the bad part is, it is going to be predatory in nature in the regards that they are allowing the military star card to be used at this installation, at this tattoo spot. If you guys don't know, the military star card is available at every single big box exchange, Navy exchange, MCX, whatever type of exchanges on your base. Now, what is the issue with that? You're like, Nicky, it can't be that bad. No, have you ever looked at the APR on these cards that they use to get new service members that have never had a credit card typically to open an account? And they do this by they say, oh, you can get 10% off your first purchase. And you're like, all right, dude, I'm a new kid out of A school, AIT, tech school, whatever, boot camp. I'm going to go buy a laptop, 10% off, $2,000 laptop, $200 off. Bam, it's worth it. Now, this card, if you compare it to like most other cards, is totally garbage. At one point, I think they were some of the last people to even offer any kind of points, which was really sad. I had one, and I'll tell you, it was one of my first cards. Do not get it, whatever you do. But yes, they are going to accept it at this tattoo parlor on the base. So we'll see what happens with this. If you guys are at Nellis Air Force Base, let me know what you guys think if you're even going to go get a tattoo there. I'll be honest with you, most things offered on base are not the best. Are they going to have great tattoo artists? I mean, someone could really make a killing there, to be honest with you. And in regards to tattoos, they're going to have a huge clientele because people in the military, are, I would say, more privy to tattoos than other populations. But, I definitely would like to see if there are some great artists that are willing to go on the base and actually do this. The Duffel blog actually made an article, which is a spoof news site specifically for the military, where they acted as if the Army allowed sponsored tattoo parlors. That is how far-fetched this idea is. This was back in 2014 and is becoming a true reality in 2020. The next major update is out of Edwards Air Force Base, actually, which is in Northern California as well, which again just reaffirms the very like nature that we assume the Air Force to have and all the catering that they get. They are getting a scooter contract service on the base. And the whole idea was, what if the airmen have issues with their cars or car troubles? They need to get from A to B. Listen here, buddy. That's like, I must have a car issue every single day if that's the case. But I'm going to let you guys know that I know there is going to be a DUI. I'm ready for the DUI to happen. And really, that is true. You can get a DUI for riding a bike or actually using one of the scooters. So this will enable them to maybe use them more. This is to go from, I love how they use the term dorms. Like, we can't use the term barracks. Like, we're pinkies up. Come on, Air Force. Just call them barracks. Flip it over to that. You don't need to call them dorms. This is not a college vacation. But they do say that you will be able to have the access free of charge if you're having car issues, and you would have to pay that back later. Similar to how there is taxi services on base as well that can be used for that you pay back the bill later on. We had that for the Chiefs mess on the Navy side of things. So that is good. But I'm going to let you guys know this right now. I think the Air Force is the only branch that could ever actually enable this to be a part of their base programs, because literally, if you can only imagine how bad it is out in these major cities where you see like a bird scooter in a pond somewhere someone's found, you're just going to see people that are honestly destroying these things if they ever end up at a Marine Corps base, because I'll just tell you guys this. It seems like we can never have anything nice from my personal experience. Love you, Marines, but literally you get 2 drinks and you start ripping off windshield wipers and everything else of cars that aren't even yours. True story, by the way. But I'll say this. This is a step forward to people actually carrying leadership caring, because I'll tell you this. When I was in Rota, we had people that were coming from the ship that had just gotten home ported there, and they didn't even think about how they were going to get to or from work. And this was, I think, about 1.5 miles or 2. And they were like, hey guys, I know that your guys' barracks is 2 miles away and you guys don't have cars. Walk or find someone that has a car. And that was really what their solution was. And obviously there's inclement weather, things like that could be an issue, but literally the bikes were sold out on our base for, I would have to say, months. And every bike that was on sale on a Craigslist type post was gone like that. So the bird scooter will be great. And obviously I'm going to say, for you guys that are out there that are trying to make some money, you can actually make money by charging these things or returning them back to their little site. So I could see somebody making some side hustle here, trying to make sure that they get a little extra dollars, past their E1 to E3 pay here. But the other thing is, they say that they will have to obey the rules of wearing a helmet, all that kind of stuff, just like a bicycle, which I'm like, if you're having a helmet, you probably just get a bicycle. It's probably more effective, cheaper to use overall, and that way you can just still have it and you won't spend as much and it's faster. But that's just my opinion on this. But if you guys are from Edwards or Nellis Air Force Base, or just an Air Force dude, and you want to comment what you think. Again, I know the other branches are definitely going to have a lot more to say on this than just the Air Force too, because the Marines, literally, you guys might as well have a tattoo parlor inside Camp Lejeune or inside 29 Palms, because you guys all need to line up for that EGA tattoo that you're almost required to get, or the USMC tattoo in general, just letters down the back of your arm here, because God forbid you don't actually have that already in boot camp given to you. But as always, if you guys do have questions about this or anything else, you can always hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, or down in the comments below. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.